Happy Sunday, my viewers. Happy Sunday to every one of you, wherever you're viewing me from. It's another good day, another good day. Thank you, Lord. Today, I'm bringing you this show. I'm the anchor today. Always Edith Demutia, bringing you African Pacesetters from me to you every Sunday, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Please follow, subscribe so you don't have to look for me or look for the time. Again, I have other of my colleagues coming on every day of the week, but with different times. So we are all in this GCSDN together. They are also broadcasters, but they take on other topics like the political things going on in Nigeria, these political ones. So you can also, when you tune in, when you subscribe to our channel, you don't have to worry. They just come on and you see them periodically. You just keep flying. So subscribe. So this show is anchored by me and brought to you by GCSDN. We stream live show on 3 platforms. You can watch me from Twitter. You can watch me from Facebook or YouTube at the same time, so don't forget it. Today we're taking on Noel Ifeanyi Alumona. Noel Ifeanyi Alumona, the first African to win the 108-year-old AFS award for the young global citizens. Like I always tell you, I want you to keep celebrating the good people. Celebrate good people. So we're gonna run to the break, and before I come back, please make sure you share this program, subscribe to our channel so you don't have to wait for me. Okay, I'm going on a quick break. I'll be back shortly. Thank you for staying with me. Welcome back to the show, African Pacesetters. So this week, we had a death in the family. I lost my auntie, and I pray her soul find peace with the Lord. So let's keep celebrating our loved ones. Reach out to them, please, so that you don't regret not calling them on time or not reaching out. Always be there for your family, and then your family will be there for you. So, this world is a passing phase. We all have to get there someday. So, Auntie, may your soul rest in peace. Welcome back, my people. So, like I said before, today I'm taking on Ifeanyi Alumona. He becomes the first African to win the 108-year-old AFS award for young global citizens. My source today is from the Nigerian Tribune. Let me show you Ifeanyi. Noel Ifeanyi Alumona, an Enugu State indigene, has beaten over 400 contestants to emerge the winner of the 2022 AFS Award for Young Global Citizens and has become the first Nigerian and Africa to win the AFS Award for Young Global Citizens since its inception in 1914. On my screen, it's Noel Alumona Ifeanyi. Noel, yeah. The award was presented to Alumona during the International Youth Day organized by the United Global Communications Department, the AFS Intercultural Programs, and the Youth Assembly. Alumona, who is also studying special education in Vanderbilt University, United States, also went home with a cash prize of $10,000. Let me quickly play you a video of Noel when he was awarded the $10,000 so you can see for yourself. This is a great thing. Okay, just watch. Okay, so you could see that video there. That was Noel Alumona receiving that cash prize award because of his good job that he's been doing. Great, great, great things. The AFS Award for Young Global Citizens recognizes the work of young people all over the world who are dedicated to making the world a more just, peaceful, and tolerant place to live in. The AFS Award is in recognition of Alumona's vigorous campaign to end violence against women and girls through proper orientation of boys on responsible behavior. The Enugu State Indigene beat other 500 contestants after a strenuous and rigorous selection process and interviews from where 10 finalists were selected. A non-profit organization and youth-focused group Alumona had formed on October 1st, 2018 called Boys Champion landed him the AFS award win. According to him, the idea for Boys Champion came to him after meeting Barack Obama as 2018 Obama Foundation Fellow of the African Leaders Program in Johannesburg. He stated that the encounter changed his worldview and instilled in him a burning desire to make a positive difference in his community. As a group, Boys Champion is dedicated to providing a safe space for young boys and teaching them to be part of the solution to ending societal violence and prejudice against women and girls in Nigerian communities. He criticized the lack of attention paid to special education for children with learning disabilities and emotional behavioral disturbances, warning that neglecting these children does not reflect inclusive education system, which every country should strive for. So his fear, you could see Alumona on my screen. He's been on my screen. I showed you a video where he won that $10,000 cash prize, and all the good work he's been doing to shed light on violence against girls and women. So he's also he also has an organization that he's currently championing. So this guy also is talking about neglecting special children, special need. We call them special need. Children that have behavioral disturbances, warning, and neglecting these children does not reflect an inclusive education system. So true. Sometimes we have kids and we're taking care of them. We don't know what's going on. We just conclude that some people will just conclude this is an evil child. This is an evil child. This child needs so much attention. I'm just going to ignore the child. Ignore him. It's better for you to ignore that child. No, this is not the way to bring up a child with attention deficit or over hyper. So in here, like when let me just make an example in the grassroots. In a mother like us, you gave birth to the child. The child is clinging to the mom. The mom knows this child in and out, especially when you breastfeed your children. You know them so much and they know you because it's a way to bond. A very, very big way of bonding, breastfeeding. So you could see, you'll be noticing the child, especially when you've been in the midst of other children and your child sometimes maybe is over hyper for some things or under, like not responding to stimuli. You'll be like, no, something is not right. But if you are a first-time mom, I doubt if you know this difference. But if you've been around children, you don't have to be a mom to know that something is off, So these things they start from childhood. They start from baby, you start to pick up and see something is not right. Something is not adding up. Especially when the child start talking and able to run about, you see either the child is over hyper or the child is not, like where it's supposed to be. That's when you start to follow this child. Pay attention, give the needed attention. But in Nigeria, when they see this kind of children, some will just say the children are cursed. They just be like, a write-off. So these things, Alumona he fears that this is not an inclusive way of educational system. That you're not including these children, you're not making provision for them. There's no enabling environment. Like I talked about the last week. I took on Peter Gwe, and I talked about accessibility. The guy was, he hammered on accessibility and all of that. You just build a government sector, a government office. There is no ramp. You build staircase. We can't rely on elevator. There's no elevator because there's no electricity. There's no reliable source of power. So in that kind of a country, there should be ramps and staircase all over. But in government sectors that I see in Nigeria, there's no ramp. So where will these guys go if they are not finally employed there? Or like, let's take Peter's case, for example. He's doing his NYSC mandatory service for Nigeria, for the national service. And he was posted to the INEC office. INEC office just has steps alone, staircase alone, there's no ramp. So people like Peter on that wheelchair need accessibility. So government does not provide any enabling environment. They don't pay any attention to all these things that we need. They just build the flat. Okay, if you need help, that's on you. This is what is going on in our school system. We have so many children that are just, they need help. They are special children. Here they call them special children. They need help. They need to go around. They need more attention than the normal one. It's not as if they are abnormal. We don't say that. Well, they're special in the sense that you take maybe 1 minute to be with the normal behavior. You have to take 10 times 10 minutes to be with him to redirect him on, okay, put this pen here, especially clean up after yourself, put this pen here, do this, do that. They won't know what you're asking for. You have to redirect, everything that you're saying, you have to be patient with them. So Noel is saying that he fears that nothing like that is provided for these children. They are not inclusive, and every country is striving to do that at the moment. So at the moment, Nigeria is at the end. Nigeria is at the end of the bridge on global rankings for special education, and I'm happy to continue to offer my voice, according to him, to conversations that will inspire change in Nigeria, Africa, and across the world. As I always say, Africans will change Africa, and I am happy to lead that change from my own community, true voice champion and hope for African children, he said. See, like I always say, this program always just is on point. It's always on point because it talks about what I believe in. He's doing his part. He's giving his part. He's not sitting there and waiting for the government that, government did not do it, so me, who be me? Why I will do it? Now government supposed to do it. He's doing his own part. He's adding his quota. Whatever he can do to make the society better, he's doing it. So exactly what I'm also, telling you people, that whatever you can do from your end to change the narrative, you can also do. It's possible. It's possible. You can also do. Noel is doing all this. He said from his end, he's happy to lead his community through boys champion. He's telling boys on violence against women and violence against girls that this shouldn't be happening. There's hope for Africa, he said. As a community development specialist, he pledged to continue working to improve access to education for vulnerable children, like I just said. We call them special children. Vulnerable children displaced by Boko Haram. Okay, this one's an insurgent attack, and millions of out-of-school children in Nigeria, which is the Amajiris. Through his Hope for African Children organization, he also promised to always look out for victims of disasters and violent extremism in Nigeria. Some people have been displaced, they have been displaced because of Boko Haram. In our country right now, we have IDP camp, isn't it? Internally displaced people's camp, which is not right, but these people have been chased away from their community, from their villages, from wherever they come from. by these insurgents. There's this violent extremism in Nigeria, in the north east and northwest side. They have driven people out of their house and out of their whatever they are used to, out of their farms. They now live in internally displaced camp. These are the people that he is also targeting. And there's so many Amajuris in Nigeria, children who were just born on the street to keep begging. Nothing. They grow up on the street and they keep begging for a living. That's all they do. They come to your, when you're driving across, when you're driving on the traffic, any red light, they'll be cleaning your windshield. They'll be asking for alms, asking for money, just begging, nothing else. This is how these children will grow up and become an adult that is not useful to the society, because they didn't learn any trade, they didn't go to any school, nothing from their end, because the government has failed on its part. On their own part, the government has failed. So Noel is saying he's targeting those people too, and he's also targeting children with special need, who have this attention deficit, who need more of us, who need more patience and more attention from us. So this is a great thing he's doing. As part of the youth mentorship program, Alumona said his organization would hold a leadership conference in Enugu State with speakers from the United Nations, Harvard University, and Vanderbilt University teaching participants about leadership. He then urged the Nigerian diaspora, government agencies, and corporate organizations to participate in the project for youth empowerment and future leadership development. Aside from being an Obama Foundation Fellow, Alumona is also a United States Institute of Peace Fellow and United Nations Youth Assembly Delegate. He's also a recipient. Woohoo! He's also a recipient of the African Youth Award, Nigerian Goodwill Ambassador Award, and Volunteer of the Year Award by Appreciate Africa Network, Beijing, China. Meanwhile, messages of congratulations have begun to pour in following Alumona's victory. Buhari is very quick to do that, but he's really not a mentor for us. But when we win anything, he'll say, "Oh, thank you for bringing honor to our country." Okay, he's good at that. Thank you, Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari praised him for his selflessness and extolled his exceptional character and dedication to helping others, particularly for bringing global attention to his fatherland. He also praised his tenacious campaign to end violence against women and girls by educating boys about responsible behavior. So this is what we're saying here. Alumona is doing such a great job as a young man. He's such a young man. He knows that violence against women and girls, is crucial. I am not just undermining that men also sometimes face violence. Men also sometimes they fall into these categories of violence. But if you check the statistics, it's mostly women and girls, because we are the weaker sex. Physically, we are weaker, but emotionally, we're very strong, though. We can hold up. But physically, we cannot, tame up to the men. So men also can be victims of this kind of violence, but women fall more if you take the statistics. So women are more. So that's how statistics go. So they go with the more numbers. So women and girls are established that we have faced violence, especially where a woman is not educated, a woman is not counted as anything in the home. That is an abuse. Let me make an example, a quick one. I always tell you, I am not a feminist. I'm not preaching feminism. I am being pragmatic. There's a difference. I'm being sensible. I am just going with what is realistic. So if you have a woman at home that is breeding, having babies for you, procreating, women must not just be tagged by procreation and home chores. No, we can also do other things. As you know, a man who takes decision on behalf of his wife, a man who takes decision on behalf of his wife is a man that lacks respect. You know why? Why on earth you live with a partner? A partner is supposed to be your better half. This is what I understand. You live with a grown-up woman who is having babies for you, taking care of your home, and when decisions come, you take it on her behalf. You undermine her contribution because of what? She has no money to bring to the house, or simply she's just a woman. I don't believe in such things. She's just a woman, right? So I do not believe in those kind of practice. I don't believe in it. And like I said, I'm not feminist, but I'm being pragmatic here. So if a woman can do that for you, have babies for you, take care of your home for you, why is she excluded from decision making? Why is she being excluded from decision making? Why don't you include her in your decision making, especially decision at home that will move the family to, move the family forward or make things better for the family? Why is she not included? Why do you exclude her from all those vital information? So that to me is an abuse already, because you are just undermining her presence. You're undermining her. You only just see her as good for procreation. You see her for, you tag her for home chores, and then she's able to warm your bed. Come, just cut me some slack. She's not only for that. She should be all encompassing. Did you hear me? All encompassing. Having babies, she takes care of your home. She's also part of the decision making. And who told you it's only woman that does home chores? Man can also do home chores. You live in that house. Come on. You can also clean your house. You can also do the things that the woman is doing. The only thing that is not doable, is not possible, is to get pregnant. But you can be of great help. So please don't tag the women as just, you have to be a homemaker, stay there, make home, have babies. No, we should be part of this. So violence against women is not about just hitting a woman physically. That is part of it. Not seeing her as, a vital part of the family is very, very bad. You don't take decisions for people. You even a small child, when I was bringing up my children, this is like kindergarten. I will bring a shirt, like white and red shirt. These are 4 years, 3 years. I said, okay, pick one. This is white, this is red. Pick one. And then my boy or my girl will say, Mom, I want this. I want this color. Even when they didn't even know the colors, the name of the colors, they'll point at it because that one is the one that looks, like that's what looks more appealing to them on that day. So I'm teaching them how to make decisions right there. They can't even speak, but I'm already teaching them that you can be part of a vital decision. Decision making, you can be also part of it. So please, when you have a wife at home or you have a husband, you should be all inclusive. So this is what this guy is saying, is all encompassing. So he's trying to tell the government, please, let's pay attention to the special needs children. Let's pay attention to the children that have been displaced, to women who are facing violence, and girls too, who are prone. A girl to be married off, to be shipped off at 14 years old is violence against her life. Is an abuse. Child marriage is an abuse. So that is against her will. So anything against your will as a human being is violence against you. It's an abuse against you. It's demeaning, very dehumanizing. So this is what we are trying to eradicate in this era. So thank you so much. I hope you've gotten some of these gists. Please, if you are here and things are not right in your home, please, you can always correct it. Don't see yourself as the only person who can make decisions because you are the breadwinner. Also, it applies to women. Sometimes the men are not working and then they are now the breadwinner. They turn out to be the monster that they weren't before the marriage. If you are now the breadwinner, for some reasons your husband is displaced, that doesn't give you a room to insult your husband or to call him names or to look down on him or to exclude him from decision making. So this is my sermon today. Every Sunday I come on with sermon. This is my sermon today. Thank you guys for listening. I'm going to quickly check comments and then I can let you go. Today is a short period because of my aunt. So let me see what's on there for me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming on. Juliet. Good evening, mommy and everyone. Good evening, my love. Thank you for coming on. Thank you so much. IA, welcome back, Area Mama. Yes, IA, where have you been? Thank you for coming on. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I have another one. Edegbe Evansi Osabome. Oh, that's a beautiful name. Good evening, Mama. Good evening to you. God bless you. Good evening. Good evening. LO, love your channel. Keep up the good work. Thank you, LO. You need to subscribe to gcsdn.org. gcsdn.org. You see our videos there, tons and tons of them, so you can watch and keep your day going. Thank you for coming on. Edegbe, again, thank you for this history topic this evening. Yes, thank you, Edegbe. I think you're new to this channel of mine. This is what I bring to you every Sunday. African pace setters, those people who are busting their backs, who are doing good, to make the world a better place, to make their neighbors feel better, going beyond their reach to make other people feel good. So I shed light on them. I bring them to this, I bring them here and we talk about them and we applaud their efforts. So this is what I do. So log on, subscribe to our channel, okay? So you'll be seeing this all the time. Osa Michaels, good evening, sis. Having a good show. Thank you, Osa. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Who haven't I taken? IA, Alumona is a great leader and example to others. Congrats to him. Thank you, IA. Yes. Congrats to you, Alumona. You're going to see this video one day. One day you come across, you just fly across it. You'll be like, hey, they're talking about me? They don't know me. Yeah, we don't need to know you, but your good works is speaking for itself. So see, this is why we have to do good always. This is why we have to do good. Elenkpe, go, go, go. Well done there. Thank you, wifey. Thank you. Thank you. Area Mama on it again. That's my beautiful daughter. Hey, Faith, how are you doing? Thank you, Faith. Alicia L. Thank you, Area Mama, for the great show, like always. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. Peter Gue, Edith, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Looking forward for having you on educative topics like this. Yay. Thank you, Peter Gue. Thank you so much. We talked about you today. Did you hear that? I mentioned your name. Oh, I think that's the end of my comment for now. I want to say thank you all. Let me just show you a quick video and then we can go. I don't want to take much of your time. Please, I always want you to learn from my topic all the time. I always want you to learn from my topic, So let me just show you quick video and then we can zoom off to where we have, we're supposed to be.
We're taking over. We're taking over. We're taking over. We're taking over. Somebody wave your PVC with a shot. Come on, wave it. We're taking over. We're taking over. We say no to election violence. If you have your PVC, wave it and join me sing. Hallelujah. Everybody join me sing. Can you lift your PVC? Wave it and join taking over by force.
God, I can continue on that music. I won't stop. Thank you, my youth. Thank you. So we're going to talk next week again. We've come to the end of the show. If you are on Facebook watching me, you know that like button, just keep pressing it. You see the love and like button. Press it. I love to see a lot of them. Press. If you're on YouTube, you can only press the like button once. Press. Area Mama is on. So we've come to the end, my dear. Thank you for staying with me. Next week, I'll be here again with another exciting topic. Like I always say, if you are the good person here watching me, if you've done something that is worthy to be talked about, to be mentioned, come on with your story and I will mention you. Okay, I will talk about you. I don't mind. I love talking about good people. So bring me your story. I go everywhere to take stories. I go Wikipedia, CNN, everywhere to take story. I be a proco, so that's why I can get my stories, right? So, guys, I want you to stay on. Be good to yourself. Be good to other people. We'll see next week by the grace of God. Thank you for coming on. So, I'm leaving. Ciao. Bye, my people, and be good. Remember to be good. Okay? Thank you.